New Face Entertainment. This is why you go to college.
What's going on? This is Yancey, author and producer of the This Is Why series. Make sure you go now and subscribe to my website, www.newfacemanagement.org. This is why you go to college.
Face Entertainment.
New Face family. New Face family.
This is why you go to college.
New Face Entertainment.
New Face Entertainment.
This is why you go to college.
New Face Entertainment.
This is why you go to college.
This is why you go to college.
This is why you go to college.
Marvin Gantier, aka DJ Marvelous. I'm from PG County, Maryland. Haitian descent. Hampton University graduate, New Face alumni. I'm currently located in the DMV area. I DJ about 5 to 7 days a week out here, various spots. Some of my residencies right now include the park on Friday nights. I have a happy hour at Ozio that I've been throwing for the past 5 years. Every Friday, I do opera nightclub Saturday night. That's another residency. Ozio Sunday day party and brunch. That's another residency. And then other than that, I hop all around the city. Rose Bar, Rice Spot. Wherever I'm needed, I'm there. Well, I knew I wanted to go to a HBCU. I actually went to I went to public schools my whole life up until high school. I transferred to a private school like my 11th grade year with a bunch of rich kids in DC. It was cool, but I realized I wanted to be around my people more. I got accepted into a couple other schools. I could have went to Howard. My brother went to Howard, but I was DJing back then, and my parents didn't want us to go to the same school because we were throwing parties.
Right.
And they felt like I would have graduated. Which is probably true. So, I visited Hampton and fell in love with it. My initial plans getting to Hampton wasn't to DJ. I actually wanted to keep playing football. So, I was doing the workouts and everything, and I randomly met Tay James in the dorm. We lived in the same dorm or whatever, and I think I was trying to holler at some girls and told them, "Oh, y'all from back home?" Oh, I passed him my DJ card. Tay James was like, "Hey, I DJ." And then he had all his equipment in the room, and he was up there making mixtapes, and I was like impressed because I wasn't really doing stuff like that. It was more of a hobby. So that kind of like encouraged me to bring my equipment down and really start doing it. And he was the one that told me to come out and check out New Face. So I came out to a meeting, and the rest was history. I thought it was interesting how you were able to bring all these different people from everywhere together. To really work on certain things. And the things I was really impressed with was the different DJs, just learning from them, the different perspectives, the different areas they were from. You had LP from Cali, you had the Boogie, Chicago, you had Reggie Reg from Virginia, Tay from Baltimore, just a bunch of different people from different areas. So, and that just really helped me expand on really just touching other markets and versatility as far as DJing. That's what really piqued my interest a lot. The mixtapes were cool. Those were some of my first experiences as far as actually recording and putting out mixtapes. Which since then I've continued to do, and I think it was just really cool to have different regions and different genres of music represented in one mix. I think that's what people really liked about them, and that's why they really gravitated towards them. And I think just that whole experience, it was kind of like, I know I was in school for other things, but nowadays I'm not doing anything that, it was still business economics, but I would say, I learned what I'm doing nowadays, like I learned a lot more New Face, as far as, like I said, throwing parties, DJing, and everything like that. Like, I really learned a lot, and just structuring how to run a business, all that. Like, it was a real good hands-on experience. So pretty much, BFC started like, everybody's finally graduated, moved back home. A couple friends, a couple of our Hampton friends, and some of them went to Howard, some went to UMD. We all got together, said that we wanted to throw a big cookout, We put the plan together. We were charging $5 or bring a bottle. You get in, a couple people free.
And what year was this?
This was 2010.
Okay.
2010. So it was right after I graduated that summer. We got a lake house. I bought out the equipment, DJ'd all day. At the party, it was crazy. It was so crazy that we realized that we could make turn it into a little more, actually make some money off of it. Because the first time we threw it was just for fun, just to throw a big cookout. So the following year, we organized a little better. I used some of the ideas that I learned from New Face, as far as just working with a team. But we organized a little better, up the charge, found another spot. Before you know it, about almost 1,000 people came out, and we just kept it going from there. Started making mixtapes to promote it. That's my usual summer mixtape, and we just try to keep building. And the goal is now, because we're coming up on year 10, so the goal is to turn it into a festival. Bring out different artists and really take it to the next level. So my first experience, of course, 12 to 2, going out. I just remember getting there, I honestly didn't even know about the 12 to 2. Like, I didn't even know they had that. Until I got there, and they're like, yo, there's this DJ out here. And then, of course, my initial thoughts was, I could do better than this guy.
Of course.
Coming in, I feel like I could do better than a lot of people, but that's just the young arrogance, coming. When you're kind of like when you're the top dog from where you're from, and you come into a place where everybody was the man where they were from, Kind of changes your perspective. But I just thought it was really dope. Just being able to experience classes, working in school and class and everything being so serious, just to have that opportunity during the day to relax and enjoy yourself. People come, like you said, it's a HBCU, so it's black people from all over, and just for them to be able to have their experiences played a little bit and show you how they dance, how they party, how they get down. It was real cool. And as far as from a DJ standpoint, it really helps boom your business. Like I still get bookings for weddings today when people be like, I remember you from 12 to 2. I do all types of Hampton weddings to this day. People still come out when they come to DC. They look for me. That really put me on as far as being known in the Hampton University area, which really helped me becoming what I am out here in DC, because it's a big Hampton network out here. So when I was DJing parties, they're seeing all these people come out to party with me, he brings his own people in, the promoters, the clubs, they love that. So I started getting booked more, and so because of that, that really helped, me be able to boost my platform out here and the city where I'm at now. I wasn't sure if I was really gonna DJ during school. Like, my parents honestly didn't want me to DJ in college. They said, you know, I could do gigs back home, just come back home. But you know, once I told them, like, you know, it's something I really wanted to do, you know, and I met up with some people and I can get paid, you know, and it's a relief off of their back.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then, so initially, and then if you remember that time, was it the sophomore, or it might have been junior year, the recession. But you know, just being able to buy your own things, pay your own bills, and, you know, and help pay your tuition by doing something that you love was always, you know, you can't beat that. You know, it helped me get through college. DJing and New Face was the biggest part of it. Well, you know, being a leader of a street team in New Face, it really gave me the experience as far as you know, guerrilla marketing and, you know, and really getting people under you to you know, to push one agenda. Just being able to
We're gonna use this camera right here, so you can go right here.
okay, just being able to just having the experience to manage different people and get them organized to do certain things. It helps throughout what I'm doing now, as far as you know, with different promoters and just getting different people, photographers, just everything in line to throw an event. Everything that you need, everything that goes into throwing an event, pushing it, marketing it, organizing it. It just gave me that experience and really helped with what I do today. Just being a DJ is an art, but getting paid at it, getting paid for it, is a business. And, you know, the experiences that you get in college, as far as, you know, the classes, the learning, just showing you how to run and structure a business is for one, you know, there's no real value that you can place on that. And the biggest thing that one can gain from going to college, especially a DJ, is the network. Now I have a lot of friends in high places, you know. Like I said, I gained my biggest following to this day from college. You know, and that's just a you know, you can't really put a value on that, because I'm still reaping the benefits from it to this day. And you can be in college and do what you love, you know, and I, for one, and New Face is proof of that. You know what I mean? There's really no limits on what you could do as far as when you're in school, and just having the resources. It's an abundance, especially if you're at an HBCU and you're a person of color. You meet all types of people from all types of different walks of life. You know, you touch cultures that you never really had an idea of, or, you know, you might have seen it in a movie or so. Or, you know, I met people from places I never even thought I would ever meet, you know what I mean? And just experience things and different people that, you know, I never thought I would, just from going to college. So I would definitely encourage it, and I definitely encourage more of our top, I'm talking whether it be entertainment, athletes, to attend HBCUs, you know. The smartest, the brightest, whatever you are. You know, they're really great schools. We just, you know, need more support from our community as a whole. You know what I mean? To keep them alive and keep them thriving and in competition, you know, with these other schools. You know, we don't get a lot of the resources and handouts that a lot of places get, but the experiences that you get from it is next to none. I don't regret it one bit. You know, really try to find what you want to do. I changed majors in college. You know, I initially came in, I was in computer science, and if I would have stayed in that, I probably would have dropped out myself, you know? So, you know, I realized that, you know, I was more of a business person, and it's the same, so I went into business economics. It just made more sense for me, and once I made that move, it was more enjoyable, just learning things that really piqued my interest more. So it's all about finding your passion, and you know, and once you find that, realizing what you want to do, what you want to learn, you know, the steps that you need to take to excel at it becomes easy, and you'll realize that college is one of the biggest tools to help you excel in that, whatever your passion is. There's classes for everything, you know. There's even if college isn't the answer, there's trade schools. There's different forms of education that can really excel, that can really push you to excel on whatever it is that your passion is. You know, there's all types of tools out there.